After hearing some rumors floating around about people making thousands of dollars online with Facebook, I knew I had to try out some of these money-getting methods myself. My friends all laughed at me when I said I was going to make money with Facebook. But then, within just 30 days, I did. I was making money on Facebook, and I'm still making a lot of money there. And my friends? Now they're all begging me for the secret. I don't know if you've ever tried making money online before, but believe me, it can be very frustrating and expensive. There are a lot of so-called internet gurus out there selling a lot of stuff. Chances are that you're a lot like me. You've been burned again and again by all the overhyped, under-delivering, pretty much useless junk that's on the market. Tell me if this sounds familiar. You get an email from one of those so-called gurus pushing their next big, super secret, surefire, big money formulas, promising that you'll be able to quit your job, buy a mansion, drive a Bentley, and just spend your days hanging out at your pool with beautiful babes in bikinis sipping on Mai Tais, or something like that. You reach for your wallet, you spend your money, you check your email every 2 minutes for that super secret link, or you watch and wait for the mailman every day to bring the CDs, DVDs, or books that are going to change your life. You daydream about how you're going to tell your supervisor to shove it. You're surfing online, picking out your new car's colors and checking out those exotic vacation spots in the Mediterranean. And your mouth waters thinking about those, well, Mai Tais. When you get the package or email, you can't wait to dive into it. You listen to the CDs or watch the DVDs or read through the pages, and slowly, gradually, you realize that you've been burned. Again. The top secret system that promised to put you on Easy Street is extremely slow and time-consuming, very complicated to understand, and almost impossible to put into use, or it requires a fortune for setup, websites, marketing, and advertising. And that's money you don't have. But more than likely, it's just more of the same rehashed, repackaged, renamed, recycled, and reintroduced crap. Stuff that you won't make a single dime off of. The files eventually go into your recycle bin while the books and CDs get thrown into a corner with the rest of the get-rich products to gather dust. You're disappointed, sure, but really you're more embarrassed that you fell for one of those too-good-to-be-true pitches again, and that you've blown even more of your hard-earned dollars on some hopeless junk. Trust me, I know how you feel. I spent a small fortune on useless rubbish, and I was ready to give up and just quit trying. I was sick and tired of being let down by all the hype over and over again. All I wanted was something that worked, something that could really deliver on what it promised. I don't know what brought you here to this site, but I'm glad you found this video, because you really have found the secret formula that will deliver what it promises. It will deliver fast and it will deliver huge. That's not hype, that's fact. Please, you need to keep watching and make sure you watch this entire video. I'll guarantee you that my friends are. Before I give you the details on how you can make a ton of money on Facebook, let me answer the questions you're probably thinking of right now. Yes, you can start with no money. Yes, you can make money without any previous experience. Yes, you will get a shocking amount of traffic and sales within an hour or so. And no, you don't even need to have an email list. No, you don't even need a website. No, you don't even need to have a product. And no, you don't even need any experience. In just a few seconds, I'm going to show you some actual PayPal accounts that are really going to blow your mind. These accounts have a lot of money coming in every day using this exact same secret formula for Facebook. And we're talking a lot of money, the kind of income that will truly change your life. This didn't come from some tired and worn out old methods or hundreds of hours of research and work, or even from having the winning lottery ticket. What I'm going to show you today, you can do today in just 3 simple steps. Even if you're completely new to the internet and to Facebook and have no website, no product, no money, and no experience, it's possible you could see amounts like this in your PayPal account. $119,833. $119,833 in just 1 month using this simple 3-step secret formula. That kind of money would truly bring you a life that most people only dream of. But for you, it doesn't have to be just a dream. I know what you're probably thinking right now when it comes to Facebook and some of the other social networking sites. You're thinking, I've heard all this before, that I have to be into social marketing, that I need to have a blog and a Twitter account and a MySpace account and put videos on YouTube and blah, blah, blah. You're thinking, I don't understand it. It's too much work and it doesn't work. And you know what? I agree with you totally, 100%. It doesn't work. So what if you've got 5,000 friends online? If you're just spamming them and trying to sell them a bunch of junk, you're not going to make any sales, you're not going to make any money, and you're just pissing them off. These people are destroying any chance of ever selling them anything, and they won't ever have any friends for very long. But there are a few people, very few people, who are making 6 and 7 figures using social media online right now. When done right, social marketing can deliver more traffic and more sales than anything history has ever seen. Anything. Think about it. Right now, there are more than 1.8 billion internet users around the world. 1.8 billion. Think about that number for a minute. And millions more are getting online and becoming regular users every month. Even more staggering is that, this year alone, over $300 billion will be spent online. $300 billion. Within the last few months, Facebook passed Google as the most viewed site in the US. Bigger than Google, bigger than Yahoo, bigger than MSN. Facebook is now the most viewed site in the country. Facebook, that little site you thought was just for you and your friends to post silly pictures and to reconnect with old high school buddies. That little site recently went over 500 million users. 500 million! What's more, experts predict that it's just a matter of time before Facebook reaches 1 billion users. In a store and online, you've got to have traffic before you can have sales. You're not going to sell anything if people aren't visiting your store or viewing your pages online. And Facebook now has 500 million users checking their pages daily, if not several times a day. That is a lot of traffic, and with numbers this huge, even if you screw it up, even if you get it wrong, you will still turn some of those numbers into buyers, into money. If you can't make it on Facebook, I'd strongly suggest that you do some serious sucking up to your current employer, because you're going to need the paycheck you get from them for a very long time. Seriously, Facebook is a monster when it comes to traffic. Bigger than Google, less competitive than Google, and better targeted than Google. Recently, we took a small group of everyday people just like you. People that didn't have money to waste or any special skills. And here's what happened when these people followed just a few very simple instructions and used a few of the techniques and secrets that we're going to share with you. From 4,136 visits 1 month, before they followed our simple steps, to 74,886 visitors just a couple of months later. From 4,136 to almost 75,000 visits. Now with an increase in traffic like that, what do you think happened to the sales at that site? That's right, they went through the roof. They didn't have to spend months learning a bunch of technical stuff, slaving over a lot of search engine algorithms, paying through the nose for expensive pay-per-click ads, or working until the wee hours of the morning writing an endless amount of articles hoping to get a few backlinks to their sites. When you combine these little social persuasion secrets and conversion tactics that sell other people's products with a website that is now even bigger than Google, it means that you don't need any of the other stuff to start making some big bucks with this system. Tonight if you want. You don't need a website, you don't need a product, you don't need any experience, you don't need to be a salesperson, you don't need a list of affiliates or any JV partners, you don't need to spend your life writing dumb little articles, you don't need to spend a ton of cash on advertising, you don't need to be an expert on any niche or market, you don't need to do a bunch of email swaps, you don't need to rely on Google, you don't need to do a bunch of spammy tweeting, you don't need to do any complicated search engine optimizing, you don't need to buy any other money-making online garbage again, and you don't have to wait more than 62 minutes to see real results. Some of you are probably thinking, yeah, you did it for a few students, but that probably wouldn't happen for me. It sounds too good to be true. It's probably just BS. Look, I don't really blame you for thinking that way. Heck, I used to think the same way not too long ago, but that was before I started killing it with this system. The truth is, you really can do this. This secret system was created for both complete beginners and experienced marketing veterans. Only 3 simple steps. Practically just copy and paste, and you are in a whole new frontier. You are on your way to a very good income. I'm talking like rock star money, and it could be yours starting tonight. That is what the Hyper Facebook Traffic Formula can do for you.